Good evening, everyone. Yes, we are here tonight. Thank goodness it worked. God, what a night last night was, but we'll come to that shortly. Yeah, we're back in the world of Satisfactory, back working on our stupid project. And again, joined by Mr. Game Time UK, otherwise known as Chris. Good evening, mate.
Good evening.
Yeah, so we're going to go through a few bits and pieces since that. So we should have had 2 Satisfactory streams since the last one, but unfortunately we've had issues. Thursday night was caused by a broken down horse box. That's what caused the traffic issues that delayed me getting home. From work, I work on the other side of the island from where I live. It normally takes me about an hour and a quarter to 2 hours to get home. It took me 3 hours to get home on Thursday night. So it meant I was just far too rushed. I wouldn't have been ready, because by the time I got in, got everything done, had something to eat and everything, it was like 9 o'clock. And it wasn't fair to then rush a stream, and I couldn't go later because I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That was Thursday. Last night, I was explaining this to Chris beforehand. So we normally jump into the game a bit beforehand, do some work. As you can see, we've done that tonight. We've been in since, I've been in since about half six, 7 o'clock. You joined about the same sort of time?
Yeah.
And we've been doing bits and pieces. So last night, I did that, loaded it into the server, did a couple of bits, for the server then to go kick me out or to crash. I got back in, it had deleted everything I'd done, it then kicked me out again, then wouldn't let me in, and that would repeat, and then it wouldn't let me in into the server at all, and I restarted. I tried everything for about an hour and a half, and eventually I had to call it. Good evening, John Oz. So unfortunately that's why last night didn't happen. So this morning, got in to do testing, and it started straight away and worked. And so far, touch wood, we haven't had any issues.
No.
But why is that missed out one there?
Because the fact that we're both building at the same time, there's a lot of calculations going on.
Yeah.
I noticed that. It did it with me just then.
So, yeah, I hope you're good, Jonos. We are just completing the basic shape of our project so we can see what we're working with. And yeah, it goes all the way down there. I think I'm now at the...
Oh, don't worry about that. The game likes to do that. When you accidentally tab out, because I had to tab out to deal with something.
Yeah.
On OBS, it does the alt, when you do alt and click to do like a ping, it decided it was going to do that for me then. That's why you got a ping.
Oh, okay. The other thing as well, we need to say thank you to Curon12, whoever you pronounce it, for the donation. came in about half an hour after the last stream. Me and Chris had just finished talking. I was just about to shut OBS down, and it came through. That was, and it came with a message saying that the link for donations in the stream that we keep saying about is there had gone missing. So, yeah, I've fixed that. It should be there tonight. Vicky should be here at some point as well, so we can put some other links and that out when we need them. Merchandise shops is up and running, but it's still not linking with YouTube properly. But at least we know it's working, and a lot bigger range of stuff, so people can go and check that out. There is free shipping until the end of the month, I think, for the next 4 days. Free standard shipping. So, again, if you want to get hold of some stuff, there is some nice stuff there. If I was financially in a position, if I wasn't putting everything I can into the PC build as well, then I would definitely have sorted that out some out myself. But I will be doing that shortly, because I've already been told we've got another, I think it's about £100 coming in towards the start of next month. So someone who is going to make a donation said, but it can't be until next month. So that's good. So we're actually at 50% of the first half, so we're a quarter of the way towards the target. Now I might be able to lower that target in the near future, because I have found a way potentially of doing it a little bit cheaper. So I'm gonna hopefully get that. So anyone can contribute. All contributions are absolutely appreciated, but most important thing is people come and join in and enjoy what we're doing. We've got another picture tonight for people to see if they can guess what it is. Yeah, we were going to, but these aren't final walls, you see. This is just us getting the shape.
Plus, neither of us have had the time to sit down and start messing with the blueprints properly.
That's the problem, is if we were just concentrating on one game and one save, which one day maybe I would like to do, then yeah, but the problem is at the moment, I mean, like today I've recorded more episodes of next week's episodes of Astro Colony. I'm enjoying that now with the stage I'm getting to. I've got a new series which is coming out tomorrow. Done the next 2 first looks as well. Oh, Chris is all the way down that way.
Slowly running out of concrete.
Yeah, it's going through it, but then hopefully we've got some being generated, and we can also, as I said, we can maybe go and pick up some from the other base. We may run out of concrete tonight. I don't think we'll get all the walls done tonight. I'm getting something attacking me, I think.
There is a spitter. Yeah, there is a the spitters and stuff over there.
Yeah. Oh, I think for the factory parts, and for there's a couple of bits that we've got planned for this that I might use some blueprint stuff for, because it would definitely save a bit of time.
Boot it up.
But we're about.
No.
That's nearly. Ah, that's ridiculous, this thing. See, I didn't do anywhere near the amount of length of the wall I needed. Good evening, Vicky. You should come and join us some night, Jonos. Well, I was saying, come and join us anytime, mate, because the server runs 24/7.
Providing no issues.
Providing there's no issues, of course. Yeah, like last night was an absolute nightmare. Yes, we've actually were talking about that. What we want to do is when we get this done, we want to have a look at it on the map. Nope. It's not City Skylines.
Scotland related. Or Scottish related.
Nope.
No? Okay.
It's too early for me to start giving clues, so...
Yeah, I know.
Why does it look like from here that you've got just cutouts of missing out of walls?
I don't know.
Literally from... I mean, I can see walls going up. Oh no, they're actually starting to appear now bit by bit. I think it's just the load distance is taking time.
Hmm. Yeah, but what I've been doing is putting the top layer on, and then just
Building then in between.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I just find a spot and then do rows. Just think we're going to get to do a whole pile more shiny stuff soon. Oh, I'm out of concrete.
Getting that way.
Yeah, see, now it's filling in the walls that are down that bottom end. Oh, actually, so we've not got that much more left to do on that side. No, I never changed this back. That foundation tile I used, that was from, we were doing a little bit of a discussion of some bits beforehand, and I was using it for an example.
Yeah.
So I changed the colour of it, so. Shame Cry is there, because I could build a box around it. Right.
I think it wouldn't keep people. You think it wouldn't keep people on the server? You know, the characters on the server after so long of a time.
I thought they said they actually removed them.
Oh.
This is offline player.
Right,
I've got to nick from the new concrete store. So one of the things we did, the idea was I was trying to do last night and this morning was to put a cement factory in, which we've done here. There's the coal truck getting jammed. Still trying to get through that concrete I gave it because of the blockage earlier.
Yeah.
So we've got two concrete drills, or limestone drills. And they're feeding into this. Yeah, it's still not finished filled one container yet. Not a problem, Jonos.
I'm down to about not even 3,000 concrete yet. 3,400 concrete I'm down to now.
Oh, you've still lost you a while. Thanks, Vicky.
I mean, I start I started with over 120,000 concrete.
Yeah. I see. I didn't have that many because I've got so much other stuff on me. Because of course I keep going off and building other projects. You know me. I get distracted too easily in this game.
You're a magpie.
No, I just get distracted. It's like, oh, I can build such and such now.
Yeah, but you like shiny things.
No, I don't collect shiny things. The only shiny things I wanted are on the new computer.
Hmm. You've been having any issues? Been having any issues with Steam?
Non-directly, why?
Keep getting sudden issues when it comes to updating.
I had in the past, but I haven't had any for a while.
Just one game for the past 2 days just tries to update and then Steam just doesn't like it, and then
see that that I've had the problem before, and that was actually the game that was the issue.
Oh, I just uninstalled it and reinstalled it.
Yeah, that's sometimes the only solution. It can be a faulty update.
It wasn't saying that it was corrupt or anything, it was just Steam goes into this weird thing where it does not respond, and then
Yeah.
it takes ages to update the game, and it's like,
it's the ones I always laugh at are the games that that are not necessarily big files.
Mm.
Right, you've got to be careful here because this is where we could end up.
What?
Flashing. Sorry, it's because it's. I think it's getting my cursor's getting intimidated by your cursor. Yes, you know when you built that one right across the top.
Yeah.
It was my cursor was getting pushed down a level.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, that is us flaming out.
Oh my god, that's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of concrete we've probably just gone through to... Yeah, we need to change the colour. It's all looking a bit one.
Well, it will be on the outside.
Mm.
Thing is, with the inside, I think we can do bits. Then that's the bit we're going to have to discuss in a bit at some point. Yeah. Is how we're going to do. As I said, I think we need to run, as I said, a central corridor. But
yeah.
We've also got to work around this whole.
Mm.
Right, I need to figure out how we're going to need to go up the way. Right, hang on a minute. I've got to change to that.
You putting a roof on?
Yeah. As I said, we're going to complete the box.
Yeah, is that with plastic?
Yes.
Okay, I better go and get some plastic.
I'm going to have to soon as well. That's why I was just doing what I could. But also give us somewhere we can actually then fly up to. So what to do is, now we've got that bit, we'll go straight across to the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, but then we'll work our way kind of round in kind of loops, if you know what I mean. Because we've got to leave ourselves space to get up again.
Yeah.
This is mental. Yeah, no problem at all. Whose idea was it? Yeah, I'm not going to... I have no idea.
Oh, wait. Probably both of ours, because we ended up talking each other into it.
I will take most of the blame. I'm not afraid to take most of the blame because it was my stupid idea to start with, but somebody should have talked me out of it.
I should have talked you out of it, but where's the fun in talking you out of it? Because it gives something to do.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not just the usual. Oh, look, we're building a power plant. We're building a factory. We're building this, that, and the other. You know, we're doing short builds. This isn't going.
That didn't work. Right, okay. We have to put another ladder up.
This isn't going to be one of them things of it's going to be a real short build.
This is going to be a long build, long-term project. That scares the living daylights out of us.
If we always get, if we always get bored, we can always go and do other stuff in the factories.
Oh, we're gonna have loads of stuff just to do building in here. You know, we've got factories we've got to build in here for things.
Oh
so
yeah,
at the moment, I put a ladder because there's no other way of getting up there. It's too high for a
jetpack.
Yeah. And there's not enough wiring yet to use the other systems. There will be eventually.
That's a big ladder.
Yeah. So as we said, if anybody ever wants to come and join in, just make sure you're in the Discord, send us a message and come and chat with us. You're not with us next Sunday night, are you?
Nope.
You'll be on a plane somewhere.
And by the time you go live, I should have just landed. That's interesting.
What?
Apparently, the end, there is clipping. No idea why, but apparently this end there's a bit of clipping. Ah, well. It doesn't.
Yeah, it might be clipping with the edges of the upright.
Yeah.
Of those metal beams. What you mean over on this edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably some sort of clipping. It might be clipping with a cliff edge or something. We'll know shortly.
What I'll do is I'll do a...
See, the other advantage of doing this, I mean, there's...
There you go, there's a box around the ladder.
Oh yeah, you can't cover the ladder edge.
No, that's what I'm not. That's why I did what I did. That's why I've just put platforms around the ladder. Yeah, this is definitely
right.
I would probably say definitely one of your most ambitious
No. I think the one is stupid project.
Hey,
I'm not afraid to say that because I think it's a stupid project, but I think it's going to. I'm already loving it.
Yeah, but if it gets pulled off, then you know.
If it gets pulled off, it's going to be classic. It'll look. I mean, as long as we can get it to look proper.
Yeah.
I mean, the inside can be a load of garbage, but as long as the outside looks proper.
Hmm.
I mean, once we get this bit done, I am going to go and take a look at it from range before I do the other nacelle thing. I mean, it is going to get... We've also got to work out... I mean, actually, I suppose we can actually put some framework around some of the bits of the outside so we can get round it.
Yeah.
So that's, if anything, is work out where we're going to put support points from the ground, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Actually, one of the first things I want to do is work out like where the kind of entrance points to the vehicle would be.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you working?
I'm just carrying on down the edge.
All right, okay. I'm gonna have to go for more plastic soon. Luckily, we've got loads of plastic.
Loads of plastic, but I'm possibly running short on concrete.
Yeah, I think we may need to run over to the other base and steal concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of plastic. This is mental when you're underneath it or inside it.
Why is it getting darker in there?
Love it. No, it doesn't really, because the light. That's the one thing. It's a bit of a thing. The light model's not the greatest in the game. I can take plastic from here because we got loads of it.
I was going to say, did you want to just do a concrete run back? Because I don't know how much we've actually got.
No, I mean, I'm needing, because you actually go through more plastic than you do concrete, really. Where's the way up? Oh. Right. It definitely feels like a building project with all these ladders.
Well, if there was scaffolding in the game.
There is in a way, because you've got the frameworks.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if there was proper, if there was some form of scaffolding, then this place would be covered in scaffolding. Make it look like a proper building project.
Yeah, but then we'd have to put all those down to take them down to actually do the building.
Yeah. But you put them on the outside, wouldn't you? As well.
I think on this scale, with the framework, would actually look like scaffolding.
Hmm. Then all you'd need is a tower crane.
So no one else taking a guess at what the picture is tonight.
Famous place?
Hmm.
You can answer yes or no, at least.
The problem is with that one, I can't.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it's a kind of answer, if you know what I mean.
I would take a guess at Anfield.
Nope.
Everton?
That's a no. What?
Wait, Everton.
Why would I put Everton up there?
Well, you wouldn't put Everton up there, would you? But
It's kind, and Vicky, yours is a kind of answer as well.
I'm guessing it's somewhere where you've been.
Nope.
Oh, right, okay.
Not well. Hang on, no. We'll put that as a kind of, but I reckon you've kind of been there as well.
Hmm.
That's got you thinking, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've been so many places.
Remember, it's a kind of answer that you've been there.
Hmm.
So how do you kind of go somewhere?
Well, you can either do it. You can do it virtually. Hmm. Definitely got me thinking on that one.
Nope. If it's not a sky, you can't have a Google Map picture and it not be a sky view or something, because that's the same thing.
That's not actually a satellite photo either, because satellite photos are slightly
Yeah, but
different.
Google Maps isn't always satellite photos. You can get street view.
I know
You can
you
look.
can. Yeah, but
There's lots of different modes you can have in Google Maps, but it's
I know you,
not. It's not a sky view of anything directly.
why do I get the feeling? To me, that looks like a video game.
Ah, yes.
Transport Fever 2?
No.
Hmm. Vicky already said City Skyline, so...
Nope, not Captain of Industry. Captain of Industry only does industry buildings. This is ridiculous when you look at it from inside. I'm loving it though.
SimCity?
Well done. Yes, it is the one and only, the original SimCity. The thing that started it all off.
Yeah.
So yes, so you can see what I mean was, yes, kind of a sky view.
Hmm.
And yes, kind of been there.
Yep. So I remember playing SimCity.
SimCity was the city builder that started them all off. Before that, there wasn't city builders.
No. SimCity 2000, then Cities came along.
And if you think about it, the city skylines still uses the same green, yellow, and blue zones that was used in SimCity.
Yeah.
So they all pay homage to that original.
Oh, yeah. Does anybody actually remember who created SimCity?
Sid
The company
Meier's
behind it. If I'm correct, it's Maxis. I am sure.
I'm pretty sure it was Maxis as well.
But
Right.
it was Maxis.
We are going to have to go for concrete because there's no more in the thing at the moment. And
I remember SimCity and just spending absolute hours playing that game.
I think everyone did because it was just so different to everything else out at the time.
But then you had the likes of, I can't remember, was Bullfrog on the scene then with Theme Hospital?
No, Theme Hospital was miles after.
I know there was Theme Park. Was it Theme Park? Or Theme Park World? Or no, it wasn't Theme Park World. I think it was Theme Park as
Yeah,
well.
but all of these were miles after SimCity.
Hmm.
SimCity was probably 5 to 10 years before any of these other titles. Because it was so different. Everything else was either arcade type stuff or simulation type stuff. You know what I mean? As in, like, sort of planes, tanks, helicopters.
Microsoft Train Simulator.
Just having a look to see if there's no concrete apart from a tiny little bit that we've just made.
Oh, we're basically, yeah, running out of concrete.
Right, where's the train? What's in this carriage? Plastic.
It'll be probably the plastic from the plastic run that I did.
Yeah, no, I'm just moving it.
I got your AI limiters as well that you asked me for.
Yeah, I'm just moving plastic into stores so that we can.
Yeah, that was when you were building
The plastic plant.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll put all of that. We'll put. Actually, no, I'll keep. Right, train, drive. I'm not self-drive. Right, I'm going for concrete.
Okay. Sim City.
So welcome everyone who's joining us. Yeah. We're building we're working on a project. We haven't revealed much about it. If we are, if anyone is a Satisfactory player and interested in being part of what we're doing, then come and chat with us. Come join the Discord. And and let us know. Send us a message that you'd be interested in becoming a builder, and we'll get you in. We've got enough space. I think we're allowed 8 players on the server at once. Yeah, you were close, Vicky, and that's why I couldn't say. In a way, I did give a clue without giving a clue, because the clue was, I'm not giving a clue, because it would have given it away too early. But yeah,
it was made by Maxis and it was released in 1989.
Yep. I remember it well because it was when I was 18.
Yeah, I can't.
The server is struggling a little bit.
What, just by loading things in?
Yeah.
It tends to do that. Oof. I'm seeing a lot of choppiness there.
Yeah, I know. The problem is it's trying to load in the base, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you think about it, as you said, it's still probably doing the calculations of that we have done all the stuff we've just done over there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
It's a little bit unhappy with us right now.
And it was trying to do it at 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, probably not the best thing.
Right. I am actually going to knit over to the hub.
Yeah.
I just want to see something. Thank you for Vicky for doing that. Appreciate that. My goodness for railings, otherwise that stutter would have put me straight over the railings.
Yeah. And it's kind of weird because even if you could go back and play the original SimCity, it wouldn't look too good.
No, it doesn't. I've tried it.
Yeah.
And it just does. It doesn't look good, isn't it? That's the problem.
And I went back and played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 one night. Just
The problem is, you go back to any of those games. Is they were a lot of them were designed at it's what 640 resolution.
mm,
The problem is now you put them in. When I play at 1920, so they look bitty as anything.
I mean, open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 doesn't look too bad, but that's obviously the open source project version. The original, well,
Yeah.
it's like Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. You can get that on Steam as well for free. That was another game I was really into as well. And that was sort of this Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe.
Oh, you absolute sod!
What?
Oh, they got a bit of server stall, and it plummeted me down about 3 layers.
Was the start of transport games. Really?
See, it's like me. I mean, I go back to Kevin Tom's Football Manager, the first one, back on the Specky, and he's just released a new version, which I need to have a look at. Right. Actually, I'm going to take all of those a second. Put the concrete on the second one. And then let's put all my junk on the first one. We'll take the fuel. Actually, we've got to take
what he's saying is he's got a lot of junk in that trunk.
Can't take him anywhere. Right.
I should have said a lot of junk in the train carriage.
Yeah.
I mean, how's it holding up over there now?
Oh, it's getting more and more stable.
Probably still calculating.
Thing is with it, that's the problem is though, it's when you arrive in an area with the amount of bit, you got to think of it, that was out of draw distance. Yeah. And the scale, I mean, I'll probably find when I come back over that side the same problem.
It's going to chug.
Yeah. I've now got anything else we need apart from concrete. There was something I noticed.
We've got quartz.
Can you have a look at the stores and see how much aluminium's in them?
Didn't even think we'd brought any over here.
We had, but I think I don't think we brought much, and I think I used up pretty much all we had.
Alright, I need to find a way down.
Fall.
Yeah, this thing is looking interesting with the roof starting to go on.
So I mean, we've got one full train carriage of concrete, and another half. Yeah. But now I've actually cleared it. Hopefully, we'll get a few more bits coming through.
Let's see. It's alright, I'm just going to be arriving at the storage in a minute.
I'm going to go and get some aluminium anyway. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this side working on the advancement as well.
Advancement?
Yeah, if you look at the milestone thing in the top right corner.
What, you mean like the wire and all that lot?
Yeah.
1200 aluminium cases. Where is the aluminium? Quartz crystal.
Yeah, so I say is I don't think there's that much aluminium sheets because we've used a lot for belts and all that when we were building the oil factory, the plastic factory. We didn't bring a load over, but I think we used pretty much all we had.
Well, if that, I'm not.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally load a couple of bits full of. Good evening, Karaya.
2, 4, 6, 617 alclad aluminium sheets.
Yeah. I'll load, since we've got the space, I'm going to bring some over. Actually, okay. I need to go that way because I need to go up that ramp there. I'm not going to ask why your arm's killing you. Ask Chris. What have you been doing to Karaya?
Nothing. He had a slight accident, and I think that's. So it's your muscles and that's still not any better. Oof, that sucks. I shall tell you more when we're off stream.
Okay. Right, that's aluminium sheets. That one's aluminium sheets. I'll throw that one. And the fracture's just kind of grinding through.
Right, okay.
Actually, I'll say this now as well. Warning: Thursday stream might be postponed this week. I've got a hospital appointment on Thursday, and I have not a clue what they're doing.
Oh, you've got your.
Yeah, if they do the injection again, then I'm on the couch. If they don't do the injection, then I'll be on stream.
Mm.
I mean, I want what I want them to. I want them to do the injection because long term, that's what I need. Well, long term, I need them to actually just fix it.
Yeah.
Right, I need to make 50 remote control units. Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good, mate. Not good. Aluminium. Oh. Aluminium casings. Right, I got to go and get some aluminium casings.
We brought a ton over here and all.
No, but it literally is to make the
Supercomputers.
No, it's the control units. The remote control units for the thing. Yeah. So, because I need 32 per double, so 16 each. So to do 50, that's about, what, 800?
Yeah.
I've just come down from up there, so I've got to I'm going to go and drop the wire off at the hub. And then...
I'm now out of concrete.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, at least the tractor's running. I haven't seen sight or sound of the other 2 trucks, mind? Or the other truck. No, 2.
Yeah, they're running.
I haven't seen sight or sound of the 6x6s. That tractor does not like that ramp.
They get a bit lost. You just leave them to it and they eventually sort themselves out.
Yeah.
The only time they don't is when they meet another vehicle. You just leave them to it and they eventually...
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I just got to say. You might want to turn that down a bit. I wondered what that was. How you doing?
My arm's killing me today. I'm actually I'm whistling.
Good evening.
Hey. So I figured it was easier just to jump in here and tell you what was going on instead of me trying to type it out. Just typing is painful.
Yeah. No, we've had that before when WT injured his arm. He actually injured his arm playing computer. I think he was computer gaming. He injured his arm.
It was around New Year's, I think. I don't remember at this point exactly when it was, but I decided to make myself some ramen because I was hungry. And I turned on the burner on the stove and jumped back over to my computer because I was playing a game, waiting for the water to boil. Well, I turned on the wrong burner. And I had a cardboard box sitting on top of the burner that I turned on, and it caught on fire. I jumped up and tripped over my chair.
Yeah.
And I happened to be 6'2", 280 pounds, and I fell. And I caught all of my weight on one arm. It happened to be my right arm.
No, I get it. I know what you mean.
And so I've gone to the doctors. They've said I don't need to be in a hard cast. And they actually wanted to put me into a hard cast, but I was like, I can't. I work tech support. I have to be able to type. I have to be able to use a mouse.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, well, use a sling when you need it as much as you can. I have a couple of soft casts that I use periodically.
Yeah.
They're like the ace bandage wrist brace and the elbow brace and stuff like that I use.
No, I know those sort of thing you got. I've got ones from when I injured my wrist a couple of years ago.
And today is just a bad day. Usually I can take a couple of naproxen and I'm fine for the day, but today I slept wrong and
mate, I get you. I do totally get that. As I said, I'm the same with my hip. 99% of the time I can be fine. But some days, like the other night when we were streaming, Chris.
Yeah.
You saw it. Literally all of a sudden I went from being fine to in absolute agony. And just literally had to go and just walk it off. It sounds daft when you've got hip pain, but I just had to go and kind of like loosen the leg. But
on the upside, I did get everything back into, because when I fell, I basically straight armed and caught myself.
Yeah.
And it dislocated my wrist, my elbow, and my shoulder. And 2 fractures, 5 torn muscles, 3 strained ligaments, 2 tendons got strained as well. So my arm is like completely jacked up. I did finally get my wrist and shoulder to relocate after the swelling went down after about a week, and
Yeah.
I just got my elbow back in last night.
Oh, not. I mean, it is. I mean, our bodies are ridiculously fragile things.
Yeah.
We have got 70 tokens. So I'll add that to the other 230 we have.
I was going to say. And we're not even making the DNA
No.
capsule things.
At one point, we were making 241,500 points a minute. So I don't know what was causing that.
No, I wouldn't know either.
Right, how long?
Piece of string.
God, you're funny. Right, heading back. We'll come back and do the remote control units later. Actually, I think I've got enough. Plenty of computers there. There's plenty of those there. And there should be enough of those, because you only need one. So, yeah. That should be making some remote control units, which should be good, because we'll need those for doing drones.
And I'm out of concrete again.
Well, that's because we're going through lots of this stuff.
I know.
I think you saw we dealt with the plastic problem, Karaya.
Yeah, I did see that.
we dealt with it in the extreme method.
Yeah. When I was watching that, I was like, why don't they just sink the petroleum coke? And then you're like, oh, we're just going to throw up a quick power plant here.
Yeah, but
Right, well,
it's
that always
good.
helps.
Power plants are something we're always going to need.
Right. Yeah, after I started thinking, I'm like, well, they've got the ability to put up a power plant. They're making the fuel. It might as well.
Yeah. Right. Jump on the train. There you go, Cry. A message from you from Vicky in the chat. Just say, appreciate the fact you stay active in the Discord still. With your injury, she means.
Well, I appreciate that.
Right. Train on its way back.
Okay.
How much is it going to stutter on the way back, do we reckon?
Possibly quite a bit.
Might not, because it's already loaded that bit in.
Yeah, but there's possibly that, if I've been placing extra.
I do want to see how quickly I can spot the build and what range.
Hmm.
It might be difficult because it's kind of just behind the mountains. Yeah, it's stuttering a bit there. And some of the mountains have got the kind of clay look. Look like they were made of,
Yeah.
So it seems to be more textures it's struggling with. Actually, it's fine on that bit. See, some of the cliffs on that bit there are a bit... Yeah, see, they're all...
Up the top.
Yeah. Oh my god, you can see it from miles away.
Just until I see it coming in from where it was on the street. And as you get closer, it starts to appear.
It's not like in the cliffs tonight.
No. But in theory, if that's where the train is now, you should be appearing any second. Yeah, here it comes.
Right. That's the train back. And before we go any before I come back up, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be right back. And back. Right.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Right, while we wait for Chris, because he'll be a few more minutes. I know what he's like. He tried blaming the fact it was I use rollies, he smokes proper fags. It's like, well, no, it's just that I smoke quickly. I've had to because of the jobs I've had in the past. When you don't get proper breaks and you literally run out, back in 2 minutes. So,
yeah.
Right, so I'm going to explain the funding bit that we've got over there. Because I've got to explain how it's made up and what we're working towards. Because I said this to Chris earlier on. There's a couple of bits and pieces going on. Right, so at the moment it's saying we're 350 of 700. The 700 is the halfway to point of the overall build if we go for the primary option of the ones when we looked at when I first priced it all up. Now, that 350 is made up of money that is currently banked, future YouTube money that's already guaranteed to come in, and also some pledges that people have made to me that they're going to pay within, I think I've worked out the next, I think someone said, I'm trying to remember, was it 4 weeks Friday? Yeah, so it's like the next month, calendar month really. So early March, I know I've got a payment coming from someone. So that's where we're at with 350. I think it's technically slightly more than that actually, but I've kind of kept it sensible with the pledge side of it. They're not giving they've given me a kind of, it'll be between this and this number, so I've gone for the bottom number, if you know what I mean. And they've been
conservative estimate.
Yeah. So that's what that's made up of. Now, as I said, the overall budget, the target we're aiming for is 1,400. I may be able to reduce that by I worked out probably £200 to £300, because on some of the things I've looked at, I've found potentially cheaper options for exactly the same product. So it's all this number. The targets are going to be flexing quite a bit over a while. I'm not going to change the overall target at the moment, because at the moment I'm aiming for the main options, because looking at the timescales we're looking at, that's probably the ones we're going to be looking at. And prices are fluctuating all the time. I said to him, literally, motherboard goes up 50 quid, but then the CPU comes down 50 quid. So it literally is watching the thing at the moment. RAM's doing the same. RAM prices are fluctuating quite a bit at the moment as well. So we're lucky we don't have to go into the graphics card side of things as well, because we've already got that, even though that will be a future project for being upgraded again, but not probably for about a year or so, unless something goes wrong with it. Touch wood. So I want to say staying honest with what's going on, with what's there. So I appreciate everyone who's put something into that. It is all back. I don't hold it myself. I pass it on to a relative who is holding it for me, so I can't spend it. And I'm not going to buy, where before I said I was going to buy the bits in part as we got them. I'm not. I'm waiting till we've got the whole lot to cover the cost of ordering the whole lot in one go. Or all the main parts in one go, should put it that way. The reason for that is, after the experience with the other PC, I want to make sure we're covered by, because a lot of it's coming through Amazon, their returns policy. So I don't want to be getting one part now and then we don't get the last part till 3 months' time, put it all together and find that the first part is wrong, or there's a fault with it. Even then I have to go through the warranty claim side of it, and it just gets more complicated. At least with Amazon, all I got to do is return it, they pay me back my money. So we are working that way. But as I said, wanted to make sure people understood what is happening, why it's happening, how it's happening. Right, I need concrete. It's easier to get from on top. There we go. So if I do a take all and then put back some of it, so I've got room for plastic. I'll grab some of the plastic from down here since we've got a ton of it. Right, back up top. Actually, why did I do that? I'm stood right next to the ladder. Okay, we can put ladders in to get up here, up and down here easier. Because this is getting fun to get around places now. Actually, why am I doing that? We can just go straight up the ladder in one go. Chris is lost, I think.
I'm back.
I said that deliberately because I knew you were there.
I've just got back.
I know, I heard the rattle.
What do I need? Some concrete.
Well, psychiatric help. Good kicking.
Guess so.
Right, where are we up to? Where am I up to? I'm over there. Right.
How the hell do you get back up here again?
Ladders. Why did my zoop go off? There we go. I have worked out some more scenes that we're going to add into the subscribe and super chat and membership and donation options. It was nice to see the subscribe one so many times the other night. That was quite unusual. No.
That was when we were doing ETS, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do so. We get to see some more 300. Because that's the only one it is at the moment.
Hmm.
It does. And as I said, is if you haven't already and you're interested in getting some of the merchandise, do check out. Standard delivery is free at the moment until the end of the month. And on Tuesday night, from probably around 7:15, I will be in a Discord channel. Because Tuesday, I was saying this, I don't know if I remember, I was saying a couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple of weeks ago? Or a week ago? Something like that, I can't remember. The background picture was from a Fire Festival event in Shetland. I'd say Cryer remembers it because he was on the guest it. Appeliar. Well, Appeliar is this Tuesday night. And they are live streaming the procession. So I am going to share it on Discord. Because I'll be watching it. And if anybody wants to come and join me, they'd be very welcome. And you get to see a bunch of absolute idiots. No, it's a really good night. As I said, it's the one thing I miss after being away for 23 years. And of course, this will be the first Appeliar since COVID.
Hmm.
There is one thing that might stop it, though. There is a chance that they might get weathered out. It is rare. First way, I mean, as in it's one of those things that will go ahead normally, whatever the weather.
Hmm.
But there's a chance this year because there's a chance of really bad forecast for the whole UK this week.
What, the Gales?
Gales and possibly snow.
No, don't say that.
Hey, listen, mate, it's not me that's doing it.
No, no. Yeah, please don't say about snow.
Hey guys, I'm going to drop out of here. I'll talk to you later.
No problem, mate. You take care, though, okay?
We'll try.
Talk to you in a bit.
Yep.
Right, we are
'Cause-
rocking and rolling.
Yeah, because they already shut the airport I'm flying from last week. Was it last week because of the snow?
Mate, if the snow that's potentially going to come in, and it is only potentially, the whole country will come to a stop.
Only because we don't seem to be
I'm out
good
of
at
plastic
dealing
again.
with it.
Out of plastic again, and this is ridiculous.
I'm not even halfway done yet.
No, this is the bit that uses most of the concrete and plastic in it.
I say I'm not even halfway there. I can see the center section getting, where we access this thing, and it's like, yeah. I think it'll be plastic for me before concrete.
I've been trying to make sure I've got a kind of 50-50 balance of each.
No.
And to be honest, the concrete I brought over is nearly gone. I mean, we know how much concrete this took the first time. I mean, I doubt we'll get the roof done tonight.
Probably not. Because it was a ton of concrete just for the base layer.
Yeah. The thing is with this, if that trucks hadn't got blocked, we probably would have had enough.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they did.
They decided to have an argument with themselves, amongst themselves, and then play a bit of Destruction Derby. Now there was a game back in the day.
Yeah.
Destruction Derby and Destruction Derby 2.
The problem is, I mean, and again, it's one of those games, I mean, you've got, was it BeamNRG, which is probably the nearest thing to those.
BeamNG Drive.
Yeah.
I'd say Wreckfest.
See, Wreckfest, I think is good, but I don't think it doesn't give you the same scope. It's too track orientated.
I mean, you get the Demolition Derby arenas, but the physics level isn't there. You're not getting the crash damage and
And that to me
of BeamNG.
That to me is, and that again there's a game that should have been probably remade, done. But it for some reason they don't. They just keep remaking the same things.
Hmm.
And I think developers forget sometimes. I mean, they'd rather spend, make all these action-packed games that last about 4 or 5 hours, instead of games that can be replayed over and over. I mean, it's like this. This game can be replayed over and over because it's never the same.
No. Okay, granted, the landscape and the terrain are the same, but it's how you go about building is what brings a replayability factor into things.
And you can always do something different.
What, you mean like now?
Yeah, this different and then just stupid. So if we do run out of concrete, I might start doing some shaping because I can do that with a little concrete. So
I missed. Yeah, I missed. There we go.
So it's trying to work out how
to shape it.
Well, I've worked out some bits of it already. Of how to do it, but yourself, it's that kind of.
You'd have to clip.
No. It's yes, but it's not going to be perfect, and it's not going to be pretty. If you know what I mean. Because if you think about it, as I said to you, the examples that I talked about, they weren't what you would call pretty.
Hmm.
And I think some of the kind of to do some of the decor is going to involve bits of clipping.
Yeah, I don't doubt.
I'm really out of plastic again.
We've got. I'm just taking plastic from the bottom
Yeah.
rather than taking from.
Oh no, plastic's the one thing we're not short of.
Oh no.
And the thing is with it is, it's probably still trying to catch up what's over at the other bit. Because if you think about it, we haven't got any buffers, and all the tanks were probably full. The truck,
Yeah.
I mean, the truck has only probably just started to empty loads now, since probably late on, Wednesday night. Because it was, you saw how quickly it was filling on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Man, how many platforms have we? I would love to see how many. Actually, the thing would tell us how many platforms we put down, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Interactive maps.
Mm-hmm. But it might. I don't know if it'll do the world count or.
We might be able to click on the building,
Yeah.
because all of this will count as one building.
Oh yeah.
No, out of plastic.
No, don't go underneath.
I'm only going to drop down to the plastic tanks, actually. Oh no, I've gone all the way down. No, not that one. Must be this one. It is. Missed the ladder.
Like we say, I know people might think, oh, well, you're not exactly built, you're not exactly doing much. You're just sticking a bunch of foundations down. But without doing this, it's a case of
We don't know what space, the exact space area we're working with, inside or out.
yeah.
It'll become more clear once we start doing the shaping of the things. Interior. We might say, right, Wednesday nights we'll work on the interior. Sunday night I'll work on the exterior. That way, again, it keeps it different for us as well. Also, at the moment, this then is not using any more power than what we've already got as well. It's not putting any pressure on our existing systems.
No. No, it's just. Because the only power that's actually being used is just from what it's creating itself.
Yeah, and that's it. If you think about it, the plastic factory is covering the kind of net yield for this place.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, the plastic factory really only works when we're online, which is then technically when a lot of these materials are being used.
Hmm.
Gonna need to get concrete shortly. I am seeing the far edge.
Of course you will be.
That's my concrete gone. Actually, I'm actually starting, now that the kind of the top level is being filled in, I am actually starting to love the fact we've got those lights in right in the middle.
Yeah.
No, that's aluminium. Don't want the aluminium.
Actually, I don't even know how. This is the weirdest thing because this thing is massive. I don't even. I'm getting confused and not knowing how much we've actually got left to fill in.
Well, that's it. It just surprises you when it's done. Right, let's get our way back up top again. I mean, all of this will make more sense the further we get into the build.
Yeah.
And this is what we say, is if people want to come and join in, this is going to be a lot of fun and look really good once it's done. And if you're worried about it running on what you're saying is this is running on a server. So it's only really the graphic side of it that we're having to run.
Aren't you lucky?
Hmm?
And aren't you lucky?
Yeah. God, imagine trying to just run this on my machine. It would have broken by now. She would have probably gone bang. Yeah, but I know what you mean, because you come up here, and it's because it all looks the same as well.
Right, I don't even know if there's. Oh, that's the ladder hole, is it? Yep, that's the ladder hole. Oh, might be a bit more down here then, is there?
Well, down this end, yeah, there's still quite a bit down this end. Remember, because I lost a lot of time when I had to go and get the wall of cement.
Hmm. I've done all the bottom end. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, still a bit here. I might run out. Like I say, I might be running out of concrete and all. Even if we'd have done, even if you'd have done something like this in a blueprint, not the size of it. I mean, just all the concrete foundation bits.
It's still taking
It would
forever to put down.
Oh yeah, it's still cost.
Thing is with it's this way we're. It's not taking because we kind of got. I mean, it took longer the first night because we didn't really know what we were doing.
No. I mean, yeah, if we didn't have Zoop,
Oh, it would have been a nightmare.
yeah, definitely, if we didn't have the Zoop, it would definitely take a lot longer. I'm out of concrete. Wow. Even being like now, like you said, even being inside now is just like.
It looks impressive though, doesn't it? Already.
Mm. Especially when you just walk up to the lights in the center.
At least they show where the centre is, isn't it? I think we're actually that far off from getting this bit finished now. I can do 9 more rows before I'm out of concrete. It's 50 per row.
Yeah. Oh, there's a ladder over there. I'm thinking, well, how am I going to get back up? Then you just see this bit of sky and this ladder. Yeah, I definitely did do the other end. I was just checking.
Yep, time to drop down again. This thing is ridiculous size. Trying to
A bit
remember
mad.
it reminds it's like, you know, when you see a film and you see like the massive empty warehouse and just the lights in it. It reminds me
Yeah.
of. You just need some people like working with like some gun crates or something like that in the middle, and it would look like some bad guy's hideout. Concrete second from end. No, plastic second from end. Right, that should be enough. Between us, we should have enough.
In theory.
Just.
It's then when you get inside and it's like, where's the ladder? And then you just see the little bit of sky there.
Well, we're going to leave this ladder in place for a little while because we're going to need it for getting on top to do decorating the things.
Hmm.
So we'll leave it there for now until we get... There's a few other bits and pieces, of course, over time.
Yeah.
Got to work out. And there's going to be a lot more bits of foundation and all that used to help shape stuff.
Next silly idea you have, I'm talking you out of it.
Could be worse.
It could be. I would say we might have enough concrete to cover this when between us. Again, no.
Why, are you nearly out?
I'm nearly out.
Oh. That might be okay. Plastic might be on the other hand.
Oh, I'm good for plastic. I have about 60 concrete left.
Why didn't you take more than that?
Did you get it out of the train?
Yeah. Still stuff there. Oh, you start... Okay, okay. I can't go 10 now. It's made it more complicated. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to get this finished on this run. Why am I filling these spaces at 8?
Because I'd been going along. I'd been doing 2 rows.
How could this be exciting to watch, Vicky?
You got enough?
Yeah.
And the last little bit of the roof.
Actually, before I do that, I'm dropping down. Do that one from the inside. And that... Look at this.
That is ridiculous just from this view.
Right.
Oh.
I need to work out the side pods. Location.
Just you running all the dust or whatever's sort of coming in, and then you run towards the lights, which are all misty. Yeah. This place is huge.
I'm just remember going to replace a lot of these walls with some sort of window eventually as well.
And a lot more lighting.
What's that lighting?
Hmm?
Actually, well, there's going to be. I mean, there's going to be quite a few of the rooms that are going to be quite dark.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I missed anything down there.
No, it looks complete. Right, so it's that line there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up and 3 wide. I didn't actually look how high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 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 It's 2 units high. Right. I need to go back over and work out it's just getting dimensions from the other side, each side, you know what I mean?
You'd certainly get your cardio running around this place. Actually, why am I running around this place?
You know, if tilted wall 4 meters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have had the carts. That's what you want for in here. Go kart racing. Right, I've got to try and land on the edge of this wall. Yay! You have a skill.
I do have my cart.
Tilted wall 4 meter.
It's always been in my inventory.
Wait a minute, what the heck's going on? That's wrong. That's clipped in the wrong place. But I'll use it as a... Now I've got that. I can go up here and then delete that one. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting good at that. That's a ramp wall. Oh, I hate these things at times. Do that.
Yes.
Um...
Good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Mike. How's it going, mate? At school, was it X4, was it? sneeze. Oh, you'd probably like what... Ah, sneezy, sneezy. Alright, now that one should be able to go there. Thank you. Actually, I should be using just E, shouldn't I? Oh. Right, that's nearly that. I'll have to go and check the next lot of measurements in a second. I've got the first of the side struts done.
Yeah.
I'm quite chuffed with that. Right. The easiest way is to put a foundation down. Actually, there will do. Oh. No, it's inverted when I want there. And then a standard one at the top. Wall. Inverted. Normal. Wall. This thing's ridiculous size.
Yep.
I just catch it from like another angle. It's like looking out, you know, you see it here.
Mm.
This is what you call the Ministry of Silly Projects, Mike. Oh no, it is. If I come out here and do this. And this is just base shape at the moment. Look at this inside. What are you up to?
Not a lot, really, because I know your work.
If I was going to say, if you want, take the train over to the other base.
Yeah.
Pick up any concrete that's available and take. If you go when you go into the fast lane through the front door, or you go into that building, if on the left you find the machine that makes the remote controls units, you can always take those over to the hub if you want.
Okay.
Right. One high. Okay, one high. I need a notebook because I'm going to try and get some of these measurements so I don't have to come back a couple of times. So it's one high from there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 above. One, two, three, 4 back. Is it going to be measuring the downside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wide.
That's subject to change, though, isn't it?
Not the width, no. And they're not back. It's anything that's on the well. It's what I'm talking about. Back is like it's 4 forward. The back one is the one that's liable to change at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 back at the moment. At least if I can get them basically the same size at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've got to kind of figure out how I'm going to get. Actually, I know how to do it. I think. Hopefully it'll work.
So you want... Did you say you wanted concrete? More concrete?
Yeah, concrete is... It's just because, you know yourself, that's something we're going to need more of probably tonight.
Okay. Let's
Right,
see how
put...
it performs for me.
Basic wall. Foundation. Up to there. We need walls. So that would be 1. Good evening, Adam. Welcome back, mate. That's 11. I said 13 high, didn't I?
You risk it now.
I didn't write the height. Or every other one down but that one. Yeah, good, mate. Apart from taking on silly projects. Actually, that's the wrong way. It's this way. I nearly got it back the wrong way around. That goes to there. Then if I take that one out again. Oh, what's happened, mate? Nothing too serious, I hope.
Okay, so I'm back at fast lane.
Did you have the same issues?
No, not really. A bit of chuggy, a little bit chuggy at first, but that was because creatures were deciding to spawn in.
Yeah, see, I think that's what causes it. I think the creatures are the issue in this game.
Because there was spitters that have decided to spawn back and stuff like that.
No, it's 12 high. So I did write it down. It's 12 high. And 4 back, 10 long, 10 wide, 13 long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No, pets have that effect on people. I get that.
Yeah.
So if I do the 10. Delete that one.
I shall be back over there soon enough once I've loaded the train up.
Yeah. Remember to do the remote controls.
I mean that.
Yeah.
Milestone reached. The object scanner can now find underground wells which can be pressurized to
It'll take
extract
15 minutes for the pod to come back.
water and oil. Nitrogen will contribute to more advanced aluminum parts.
Nitrogen. Sure there's nitrogen around here.
No idea.
Maybe not. Oh yeah. It is 1.6 kilometers away.
Okay, I thought there'd have been a bit more concrete over here, but
No, because you got to think about it. That machine is not geared up very much, and it's not that many of them. Actually, I originally thought that by doing that it was going to actually match up, but it won't because I forgot to take into account the two that for the whole. You know what I mean?
yeah.
This is ridiculous. This looks even bigger without the nuclear plants being in here.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I'm hoping I've got this size right because that looks a bit big.
You would have to check against the other one.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to go over there. I'm going to be going over there in a second anyway, because I want to get some more building on there done.
That's 4,500 concrete, and yeah, that's not a lot. That's from over here.
So I'm just trying to work out how high this is in total. 15. Actually, I'm going to check that before I build the next one. This is stupid. The more I go jump in and out of this thing. I mean, the fact it takes you like 30 seconds to run from one side to the other.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could put a train line in here. That could be quite funny, though. Next stop, the front. Next stop, the back. Yeah, it says right the height.
Yeah.
It's 15.
Yeah, a little bit of chugginess as I'm coming back over.
Yeah, probably because again it's doing all the calculations because of what I'm doing. Remember, that's the easy thing about it. You were doing things down as I was moving. So the game's probably trying to do that and do all the calculations. I'm on top of the nuclear reactor. Actually, I think these are going to be worse to shape than the nuclear and than the main body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh look, a truck. First time I've actually seen it. I might as well take that out of there.
I'm going to come get some concrete in that in a second. Yeah, I'm out.
The concrete that I've just brought over, I'm just going to stick into the concrete storage over here.
I would just leave it on the train. I mean, if you've already started moving it, then not a problem, but...
Yeah, I've just put it into the with the others.
The reason why I said that is because, if anything, we want these as empty as possible tonight.
Mum, I've got to say, the amount of concrete that's
In there.
in there, you're probably going to burn through. Like I said, I only brought 4,500 over.
Yeah.
So
Well, there's no point in me going back. I was actually just trying to go back the way I came, which was dropped out the side, but then I forgot how high up that is actually going to be. Be a bit pointless. Ah, Mr. Ladder!
no, I want to get in there because I want to be nosy.
Hmm?
I was just being nosy at the gated, well, open door.
Yeah.
So which
I think
side
what
are
we'll
you
do...
on?
I'm doing the reactor side at the moment because I was
Okay.
kind of finished up. If you've got concrete on you,
Mm.
then there's actually stuff to be done on both sides. It depends what you've got. If you've got concrete and plastic, actually, why am I going up there? Actually, it might actually be the easiest way up to get where I was going, but
At the minute, I've got neither, but
because there's walls that need done on the edge wall. I mean, it's not even started because I'm now actually putting the roof on, if you know what I mean.
mm-hmm.
Come on, up there, up there, up there. Yes. Actually, this roof's easy to do because it literally is just one width of 10.
Yeah. That's some concrete and plastic.
See, I'm already thinking of changes to make to this.
Does this back wall need walling, or is this
No, it's like an open tube at the moment.
okay?
Because it's got to be open because of the fact we haven't finished the design. Well, one end needs to be shaped. Front edge needs to be shaped. The back edge needs to be set so it can be used for drones.
Okay.
But I'm going to tier the drones in a way. Right, I need to actually look at this at the moment. So it's 2 down. Okay. This is... Oh, the more I look at this, the more stupid it gets. I mean, that's not the way you should think about your own builds, should it?
No.
Architecture, it is. Two down. Wait a minute. No, it says it is that one. Oh, I went wrong. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Yeah, it's definitely going to need another one further back as well.
Hmm.
Right, that's the frame. Second strut done. Oh, I've got to drop. How the heck do I? Oh God, this. Right, I'm gonna have to try a brave. So I can navigate around the edge. Is that the right height? That one, is it?
Was it 12 on that wall?
15.
Okay, I need to go higher then. Okay.
There you go. That's the height you need to go to.
Milestone exchange concluded.
Yes, thank you, Ada.
Re-entry complete.
I was going to do the roof.
I know, but the thing is, there's that I was just there.
Hmm. Madness.
What?
Just stood on the roof part.
Are you stood on the roof? Are you?
I was stood on the roof and I just came round the corner and just looking at the size of this thing. Even, because it's got nothing in it, it's just an empty sort of.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah.
When you're in the one with the reactor, it doesn't look that bad.
Hmm.
But when you actually then just come and stand into it with this one, because it's exactly the same size,
Yeah.
it's a huge space. That's what I thought. I've already worked out. It definitely needs another strut across the way.
Yeah.
Might even do another one like the first one, but I'm not going to do that just now. What I want to do at the moment is I want to head down the very far end and just look at it from range.
Yeah.
Oh man, those look immense already.
This thing is going to be. This thing is really.
They need to be a lot
Yeah.
longer. They need to be longer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're far too short. They're too stumpy at the moment.
Hmm.
Basically, when I see where that kind of strange-looking tree is, it's where I want to be.
I think. I think maybe they need double strutting.
Oh, they're going to need double strutting.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, but as I said, I think that's as well. But I think it's would be longer. Then the other strut will look perfect. Might even need triple strut.
Well, yeah, it depends on how you.
Are we able to get up there?
Oh. No. Ow.
Oh, not quite. We get up with a straight run.
Well, I'm actually on the tree, but I'm sort of just climbing around it. Not that I want to be doing this.
And this is going to hurt again.
If you can land on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick out a point where I can land on it.
And I don't want to.
Problem
I
is,
think
there's
it's
too
great.
much of a slope. Oh, sod it. Let's just get up to there. Oh God, can't even land there.
I know I've struggled.
Right, got to there. Yeah, I don't think this is a good point. I think I'm just gonna kind of get back down somewhere. I'm heading over towards you. I don't think have I got it. Will I be able to make it? The platform underneath me. No!
I'm got.
Dead.
You're dead.
Yeah, that's what it said. Right mouse button to respawn.
I mean,
Yeah, I think I'll just head back. I think it shows the sheer scale of that thing, though.
yeah. I mean, just yeah, but even looking underneath the thing.
Yeah. R.I.P. Thanks, Vicky. It's a ridiculous size. Whose idea was this?
Ours. You just planted the seed.
Yeah, but it
Now-
is going to be immense once we finish it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not going to be a short thing though. Definitely not. Not going to be
No.
short.
How much have I got left on me? Must still have a fair decent amount. I'm going to go to the other one because it's got the reactor in it, and that's the one that'll kind of probably be more dictating of the size.
Hmm.
I reckon it goes, what, at least another 10 long?
I mean, if even looking at it from the route with the reactors in
There's
is ridiculous.
on the back edge. There's a thing that needs deleted because it's like it's got a fin on the back edge. You see what I mean? Look at the back edge of the main body. Like above the truck.
I actually don't see anything. I do over there, towards the struts.
Oh, it's gone. Must be just a draw error.
Hmm.
I think I might have to go another 10 again. Just for this, because of the scale, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Did you notice your kind of odd-looking wall piece
I mean, my odd looking wall piece.
on your strut? On this strut.
Oh, okay.
How far have you gone? 10.
10. Go, that's that fixed. Has anyone worked out what it is yet? And thank goodness most people wouldn't know who that was. That line used to come from.
I do, but I'm not saying.
I know.
So you've gone another 10.
I'm gonna have a look at it from the top once I've put a couple of lines in. The problem, it's because of the size, because of the height. Yeah, I think we might get away with that.
Do you want me to put some? I was gonna say, did you want me to put wall in at the top?
Oh yeah, it's gonna have to go. It's gonna have to go walls all the way through. But you know what I mean. It's just trying to work out.
Yeah, but if I could try and match a wall to where you've got it.
Oh no, it's like I can see the scale. It's just. I think it's going to have to be at least that long.
Oh god, so the other side's got a match as well.
Yeah, but that's only 20. It's 20 long.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is it's 20 long and 10 wide. That's why you'd be easier doing the wall in rows because then it's just literally 2 lots of rows.
Yeah, no, I was just doing this just to give you a,
Oh, yeah.
not doing that, but yeah, I was doing it to give you a shape. Give you an idea of what.
See, what I'm thinking I might do with the back edge, though, is slope it a bit.
Yeah, this is subject to change. I'm just
Yeah.
basically putting in framework. Yeah, that. I think it's probably going to need more than 3 struts. Maybe not.
No, because the thing is, if you think about it, 3 struts would probably be...
No, you probably would get 3. Yeah, you would make 3 on there.
I mean, I might make a really wide middle one.
Hmm.
So have like have a back strut like the front strut with a tunnel and metal bit, but then make the middle strut the height of like both of them combined.
Yeah.
And then still potentially put a metal strut above and below it.
Hmm.
So it becomes like technically would be the main structural strut. This is just... Oh, stupid. For the sake of being stupid. And as you say, we're going to go and do the same on the other side as well.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Tab out a second.
I think I'm going to need. Concrete.
Oh. I'm going to need more concrete. I've just run out,
Not they are.
basically. Actually, I'm going to jump out the back. Or maybe not. That's further away than I thought it is. Actually, but it also helps me look at the scale. Yeah, it looks a bit better. That looks a bit better. Definitely going to need the struts.
Yeah. Any of the roof, obviously, I'm putting on now can just be taken away for, drones, etc.
Oh yeah. That's why. But that's why I'm leaving the front open for shaping, and I'm leaving the back open for drones.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah, but
the drones are coming in the back part. It's going to be like bays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need plastic. And I'll top up the stack I've got there and take another stack.
I'm not a concrete. I think we probably maybe burnt through everything I brought. Huh?
Yeah, there's only about Yeah, about 4,000 or 5,000 here. I'm taking I've taken just over half of it. I've left you some. And I think once we get, I mean, that's the thing. It's not bad. We basically had enough concrete to do us tonight. And we'll have more once we get that. You know, as it makes during the week. The next one. So that's the thing is that it'll, you know, unfortunately we should have had more, but there was a slight technical error.
Well, yeah.
Well, basically Hamilton and Reich and Verstappen were doing the deliveries, and neither wanted to budge. I want to know how the sun's got this shadow in here. Or maybe it was. Also, I suppose if it was right above, it could technically give that sort of shadow.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go up on the roof and have a look at what it looks like. Yeah, I'd say doing what we've done, comparing it to the other one, lengthening it has probably been the better idea.
Yeah, as I said, I think it just. I mean, I think it's. We don't want to go too big. I mean, okay, this one's got use.
Yeah.
I mean, it might go longer as I kind of do the back end of it, but I'm not one. There's no point just building space, even if it isn't. Right, so that's that one. So you're doing the roof. I'm going to go over and start doing the. So we've got a 20 by 20 layer, 20 on the back. Actually, I've got a couple of other ideas as well to.
Well, that's the roof on that one. Like I said, the back end of the roof can be changed if need be for.
Oh, the back. It might even change the base. I might kind of have a slope up and a slope down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've actually ran across the roof.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do that because I was on the ground floor.
I've got a lot of jetpack fuel left though.
Oh god, I haven't got much. I've just suddenly realised. 40 left, well 39 left. Foundations.
You said 20, didn't you?
Yeah.
Won't quite get to the edge.
Don't go across the way.
What?
Don't build across the way. Oh, you absolute pain. Because the problem is then is like I'm coming down with runs of 10, and then it's like I can't alter it to it doesn't like doing 9s.
Okay.
That's the thing is with 10s, you can just literally fly down and just do complete runs of the Zoop. I think we'll run out of concrete doing this, or I will. Might try and come in tomorrow, at least finish the walls and the roof off. So everyone will probably need a break to actually do all the calculations.
Like,
Oh, you've done the
Just a
roof
sec.
instead of the walls, okay.
I was just making a start on the roof.
That's what I just said. Oh, you make me laugh at times.
Definitely gonna run out of concrete, I think.
I'm down to 300.
I was down to about 16. Servers definitely had to do a lot of calculations tonight, that's for sure.
Yep. I don't like doing part walls, so I'll leave that there. Right, I've run out of concrete. That is as far as we're going to get tonight. It still looks mighty impressive now.
Hmm.
I said by the time we get these kind of all the bits, kind of like the front of both of these bits shaped, and the front of the main thing shaped, I think it'll look quite good. Get the drone ports into the bays as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Once you start,
I don't know what we use the rest of the space for, but
I'll think of something.
yeah, they definitely look better. Might need to go longer still though, looking at them. Right. Time to put a character somewhere useful. Bring it down underneath into the dark side. Into the underbelly. I just want to have a look and see how. I mean, it must be processing a ton of. Oh, no, it's clear.
Pleasure.
Oh, that just sneezes. Well, at least the trucks are working.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all work. I mean, the truck just doesn't like parking. This one's kind of was deleted because of issues. But yeah, we're getting there. It's got shape. It's got substance. Oh, it's just a beast of a thing. But I think that's where we're going to leave it off for tonight. I think we've done well tonight. We've got the main shape in place, and now it's a case of starting to do bits and pieces to it to make it more what it's supposed to be. Again, what I'm saying is, if anyone is a fan of this game and wants to come and join us, just join. Make sure you join the Discord and come and be part of it, and give us a shout, and we'll give you access. All we ask is you respect what we're doing. Simple as that. So yeah. Vicky, thank you for looking after the chat. Thank you everyone else who's popped by tonight. Really do appreciate it. Chris, you got anything you'd like to say tonight?
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and don't forget you can become a member by hitting the join button as little as $1.99 a month.
And as we said, yeah, everything is going back into the channel. We're working towards the new build. We're in a good position. Technically, you know, with what's pledged, we could be as much as a third of the way towards the total we've set ourselves. So there's lots of scope there. Check out the new the merch store, things like that, and just becoming part of what we do. We appreciate everyone for what they do. And Chris, especially, you know, for coming in, Vicky for looking after the community. You know, I appreciate the time that they give and help out with so very much. It means the world. So yeah, make sure you check Chris's channel out. Make sure you check out, he'll be streaming Farming Simulator tomorrow night.
Yes.
So yeah, is it 7 or 8 o'clock stream? Because you keep changing.
8.
8 o'clock on his channel, which Vicky has so kindly linked. Yep, Vicky for the win. Well done. Yeah, so do go and check him out. Farming Simulator with Chris tomorrow night. I will be back in theory with Chris on Wednesday.
Yep.
As we try and get on with this, and then hopefully Thursday, Friday our ETS 2 run.
And then
where did we ended up? Can't remember where we finished up. Denmark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully pushing on a bit further around Europe. As Chris just said there, his last one with us for a while, as he takes a bit of a break, which I'm very jealous of. Could do with a break. But as a relative of mine said, yeah, I don't schedule my holidays correctly. I have got a break planned for myself and the channel in September, and it will be a proper break. I will be taking time off, both and everything. But yeah, so do come and join us. We will be back Wednesday night. Check out the videos tomorrow. New series starting on the channel tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I think that's everything. Apart from saying this, if you don't want to do anything financial but would rather donate something to the channel, there is the Amazon wish list. Stuff is on there for myself and the channel, mostly for the channel. And thank you again. I've seen people who've done it. Rugged, who's been in the chat before, has done stuff off there. Chris has done stuff off there before. And of course, the camera was donated recently from someone who still wishes to remain anonymous. But yeah, donation link in the video description. I'll see you next time. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye for now.
Night all.